We live in a society that promotes the bigger the better, out with the old and in with the new. The newest technology, the newest automobile, or the newest clothing line or style. However, this lifestyle of overconsumption is highly correlated with environmental degradation. Consumption requires a lot of resources to mine, manufacture, package, and transport the final product. The average product we consume contains only about 5% of the resources and energy that went into manufacturing and transporting it. The other 95% is waste. To get more insight on our consumer society, I interviewed some Colgate students. Let's hear what they have to say. Why do we buy things that we do not need?
I mean, my parents call it shop therapy, but what I really think it is like when you buy something new, I think it breeds a certain sense of, I think hope is a weird word for it, but hope and possibility and excitement.
I think that the culture has become that way just because advertising companies have been successful, I guess.
We are the way we are because of how culture has progressed.
I think like advertising and like consumerism like makes people want to have like the latest trend.
When you watch like a rap like music video or something like that, it's all about like having like buying the coolest like jewelry or cars or like clothes or things like that.
I don't know. I guess we're all consumers and just our culture. You just grow up seeing people shopping all the time.
What problems do you see with consumerism?
I don't think people think about like the life cycle of the products that they're buying. I think they just think about like the immediate gratification.
I think it leads to very shallow contentment. I think it makes people very happy, but on a very, very shallow level. We care more about the things that we have than the people that we have or like what's around us and like actual like simple things.
I think that the bloom is off the rose and the excitement wears off within, I mean, it depends on what you're buying. Like, I think clothing, first month. Car, first year. Like, iPhone 5, really cool the first couple of weeks. Now, it's just my phone.
There's no reason that anyone would have to go without. There's too much that gets thrown away.
What are your feelings towards non-materialistic activities?
I think obviously anything spiritual is above and beyond anything material. The Greek word like eudaimonia, that's like good that comes from like spiritual or intellectual furthering, and they say that that's the highest good of all kinds, and I would completely agree with that.
Like, I'll remember when I hiked that mountain, but I won't remember when I bought that shirt.
Yeah, I think that those things are intrinsically have more value than material possessions and material pursuits, I guess. Just because like they help you as a person, whereas like material things really don't help you at all.
I like them better. Like I'd rather like go for a bike ride than go walk around and look at clothes.
I mean, like the memory of like going on a hike or reading a really good book doesn't really diminish that much.
And lastly, how do we reduce overconsumption?
We try to educate as best we can. And I explain it to you, and I'm hoping you'll go explain it to somebody else.
Changing people's basic ideas on what's culturally relevant.
I think that there has to be more education just about, I think probably about like recycling and things like that, honestly, because like if you know that these products like have a lifetime and that they don't actually go anywhere and then they just go to a landfill and they're just waste, I think that people need to stop wasting as much as they do and learn the value of having the things that they have to like last a long time and take care of them.
So spend your time and money on activities that use fewer resources and have intrinsic value, like playing a sport, an instrument, or just spending time with family. Don't let the marketing and advertising efforts of our society manipulate your wallet, and recognize that the best experiences in life are cheap or even free and often do not degrade our environment.